Okay, we're here watching the MacArthur movie. Not MacArthur, but General Patton. Dad, why don't you get up and point to our wall of honor and tell us about some of the pictures. Like the one down there with you in the honor guard. Right down there.
This one here.
Well, either one, yeah.
Yeah, that's when I went back to England, 1946, to represent 1944 D-Day. One company of us went over there. They had 25 companies from 25 nations in that big five-mile parade in England.
Well, that was pretty impressive. How about the medals you got on the wall there? Want to take them down or tell us a little bit about them?
Well, the Bronze Star was put in about 8, 9, 10 years ago. Well, no, I've been out of the Army now since 1964, and I was put in for that, and I never got the Bronze Star until it was down there, came in the mail about 6, 7 years ago.
And what are the rest of the stars there for?
Well, it shows for the battles in Europe. I was in 4 of them over there. D-Day, then we jumped in Holland with the 101st Airborne. Then we went back over. Then we went to France, and then they shipped us to Austria. And then before they sent us home after the war was over. Then I went back to Europe. Well, I went back over there 3 times. And 3 times to the Far East.
You wanna shut off the TV so it's not playing in the background? Or at least put the volume down a little bit? Okay. Alright, so we got you up on, you in the middle. No, where are you? You are, yeah, in the middle. James is on the left, you in the middle, and Zachary on the right. So let's, and our grandson, great-grandson is up there in his Marine outfit. So I guess we got a pretty good military family going here, huh?
Nothing but military comes in here.
So, let's see, let's look at, what other picture would I want you to talk about up there? Then we got the ones with your buddies up there. Just above Mark's picture on the left. That's with that was with you were
went back to England.
Went back to England?
No, that's when I went over there. We went Piccadilly Circus. England put on a big parade for us. Well, it's set up. We went to the big restaurant and had a big supper from 25 nations. And the 508 Airborne. I was with the 508 Airborne with them. That was the second time we went back to Europe.
Is that where you were staying in a hotel or something you were telling me about?
Yeah.
And you met the general's daughter?
I stayed with the general's daughter.
You stayed with the general's daughter?
The British general's daughter.
Okay. Is she the one that took you to the racetrack?
Yeah.
And tell us about that.
Yeah. I never went to a horse race in my life till she says to me, she said, how about we're going up to the Derby Day tomorrow? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. You had horse racing? Yeah, but I never been to one. She said, it's the same thing to Kentucky Derby. So I went up there. I would have made a lot of money, but she wouldn't let me put on the money what I wanted to. And the horse named Airborne was what won the race, went off to 100 to 1.
Wow.
And I would have made about 8, 9, 12 I wanted to put on it, but she
wouldn't let you?
That was my girlfriend then, so I had to do what she wanted. So I wound up making about $100, I did. But it was a very important, that's where I picked up my horse racing job.
That's cool. And then we got, let's see what else pictures we got. Tell us about your first car up there, that
32 Ford.
32 Ford?
I bought that in 1932 Ford V8. And I went with my father down to the, more or less the junkyard to get a part for his pickup truck. So I was there and I said, I looked at that car and it looked pretty nice. So he asked the guy how much he wanted for it. He told my father I know, $200 and some odd dollars. I found out in 2 months. So he brought it down to 175. I said, most I got, $100. He took it. And I used that car. That was 1938. And I gave it to my kid brother in 1942 because I left for the Army. And he used it until 1945. He went in the military. And he sold it then for $800.
Now, who is that, Liam?
No, Bob.
No, Bobby. Bob?
Bob.
Okay. That's cool.
I wish I had the car today.
How about that picture over there when you looks like you were just behind the lamp there?
Yeah, that's the one. That was my first 7 months in the Army.
So you were first 7 months. You're a new recruit.
I was sergeant.
A sergeant already?
Yeah.
7 months you were a sergeant?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Smart. I have to pay to be smart.
Well, that was impressive.
Yeah, they got T4 on it, stripes.
T4. Wow, that's cool.
We had T5, T4, T5. T5.
And what year was that? 42?
43.
43?
Because the next year we went over to England to train England for D-Day.
There's that patch on the wall at Gregory Police Department. I guess one of the boys sent you that, didn't they?
James.
James sent you that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that unit he's with now.
Or Zachary, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Then we got those 2 awards from the state of Vermont up there, which you just got not that long ago. You know, they sent you that
Yeah.
Joe and Betty told you about?
Yeah, they sent me the 2 medals from Vermont. Nice, put them up in a nice frame, and 2 nice letters came with it. The governor of Vermont sent them to me.
That picture with you and standing with your dad and your brothers there, that was on the farm. Whereabouts was that at?
That was in Orwell, Vermont.
In Orwell?
Yep, Vermont.
Do you remember going, what was that? You were home on a holiday, or?
My very first leave home while I was in the Army.
Was that about 7 months afterwards, or
Yeah.
you had gotten your stripes?
Yeah.
Is that before you joined the Airborne?
Yeah, that before I joined the Airborne.
So he didn't know you were going to be crazy and jump out of planes yet, huh?
No, because when I told my folks I was down in Camp Shelby, Mississippi, and I got sick of that place. So they wanted people to join the Airborne, so I went and joined the Airborne, went to England, and I was with the 101st Airborne. I jumped in Normandy on D-Day, jumped in Holland September that same year. Then we was in Bastogne, and that's where we was glad to see Patton, because that's where Hitler wanted us, our division commander, to surrender until he told them nuts to you bastards.
That's something. I see you and Mom up there in that picture with, that was taken at Mamay's house. I think I took that picture when I first got that Polaroid. Mom, just above the lamp there. Mom got, I think she got the Polaroid through saving coupons at out of Maxwell House Coffee.
Yeah.
And I got one of our first instant pictures that we ever took at Mamay's house. So that's cool. And let's see, we got any other pictures we could talk about over here? We got talked about your car, and here's a picture down there when you had to go up to Ohio after you had your radiation treatment, wasn't it? And you had to get your teeth pulled out. You're standing with Aunt Catherine.
Yeah, here's my picture with my granddaughter when she made Miss Teen Citrus County, and 2 years later she made Miss Citrus County.
Yeah, she did a heck of a good job. And now today she's down in Tampa taking a test to teach. Yeah.
I was her escort in those two.
Yeah, you look pretty sharp. There's a picture around you of standing with her, isn't there?
Yeah, right here.
Let me get closer to it.
There she's Miss Teen. Here she's Miss Citrus County.
Pretty awesome. And right beside that is that little picture where she had when she was in grade at school, a silhouette picture. And there's picture of Zach when he re-enlisted down there, and there way in the bottom is something out of a newspaper that you and Uncle Leon were in. I guess they called it the honor roll.
That's the honor roll, because that's where my father used to ship his mail. And they took pictures. Any family had somebody in the service.
And so that was in the newspaper. You remember what year that was at?
Well, that was taken in...
Roughly?
Yeah, about 40, before I went overseas.
Before you went over?
Yeah.
So how many jumps did you make altogether?
I made 68 jumps altogether.
68. Never had to go back to get a new chute?
No. That's what they used to say, what'd you do if the chute didn't open? I said, well, you take it back and get a new one.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I got two grandsons in the military right now. One's in Colorado, and one's going. Well, they both will be going to. One's in the Marines. And
Zach's in the.
Zach's in the infantry, and he'll be going in, I think, in September.
Yeah.
To Iraq.
Mark's going in a few more weeks. I don't know exactly when.
Mark's going about next month.
Yeah. So I wish we could get old George Bush out of office so we could things would quiet down a little bit. Let's Georgie boy go over there and do some fighting and see how much he'd like it. I don't believe in occupying. When you're an occupier, you put your troops in more danger than if you're in, if you're fighting a battle. And they're
all these pictures from President Clinton and Gore. President Jimmy Carter's brother here.
Tell us about when you met Jimmy Carter's brother.
I met Jimmy Carter's brother when I went to a hospital up in Ohio, and I had to go up there for treatment for cancer. And I was Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and I met.
You met Jimmy Carter's brother down here, didn't you?
Yeah, I met Jimmy's brother down here in Inverness.
Yeah.
That's where I met.
Yeah.
I wanted to go meet Jimmy. Jimmy was up to, when I was in Ohio.
In Ohio?
I didn't have no way to get up there to see him. But I met Billy Carter come in and sit with the car with me and my wife out here in Inverness. Sit down about half hour and he gave us an autograph of it.
We had that Billy beer. I had a 6-pack of Billy beer. You remember that?
Yeah. What ever happened to that?
I don't know. I don't remember what happened to it. I don't have it anymore.
I know. Should have kept it.
I know it. I know it wasn't very good beer, so I don't know why. If I must have got hard up and drank it. I don't know. And there's you, me, and Zach.
Zach.
When we went to that restaurant in was it Claremont?
No, over in
where the hell was it?
Excellence over to Leesburg.
No, Sanford.
Sanford, I mean.
Somewhere's over there in the mountain area, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Excellence.
Yeah.
It's in.
And that's that restaurant you told everybody about, and then when they went over there, it was closed down.
That was a good restaurant.
Yeah. And you just recently you got those freedom certificates from I don't know where the hell they came from the Army, right?
From the military. The U.S. Army.
Well, that was kind of neat. Nobody else had gotten anything like that.
No.
So.
I'm strictly a military man. Anybody that's in the military, I'm all for them.
Oh yeah. Well, your grandsons and great-grandsons followed you in the footsteps, so you can be proud of that. If I could have gotten in the military, I would have done the same thing. It's very good. Pretty sharp in the honor guard.
Yeah, I love that kind of... I love military. I love marching with them.
Yeah. So... If you can think of anything more over, how about that group picture when you were in, what's that one over there?
That was a 508 Airborne. That's when I went back to Europe the second time over in Frankfurt, Germany.
Uh-huh.
This was taken in Camp Kilburg. That's when we were waiting to get on a boat, fly over to Germany the second time.
And what year was that, Lisa?
19. That was taken before. I came home in 1945 from Europe after the war was over. Then I went back over, and the only airborne outfit over there was 508 Airborne in Frankfurt, Germany. So they was going to bust up the airborne, so we could have either stayed over there with somebody else, but we come back to the States. So I came back, Camp Kilburg, we had all over picture taken. A lot of them went down to Fort. I went to Fort Bragg too from there, but I got out of the airborne. I got sick of jumping.
Yeah.
And
remember that time we were living in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
And then we went to somewheres and they were having that
there's
jumping competition or something.
Yeah, there's 25 nations had that parachute jumping up in the outside of Worcester, Mass.
Yeah.
And,
I remember we drove up there and we were out on the lawn or something. Somebody wanted you to jump or something. They asked if you wanted to jump or go up.
No, they came up. They saw me and my wife sitting there. And they saw the 101st Airborne hats. He said, "Sergeant, what? You was in the 101st? Yeah. Don't sit down there. Come up and sit with the big VIPs."
That's
so
cool.
they took me and my wife up to sit down with the VIPs. We had top row. Like, awful nice of them.
Oh, yeah. There's a picture of Mom on the wall there with Catherine's kids. I guess Joey, Polly, I think, and maybe, I don't know, Annette?
Annette, they do.
Yeah, Annette. So.